Number 1, I quote, that you can just be on your way after almost drowning. If you rescue someone from a near drowning, they still need to go to the hospital. The lungs are coated with a slippery, mucus-like substance called surfactant. Is that how you say that? Surfactant. Surfactant. It keeps them from collapsing and sticking to themselves. If they ingest a lot of water into the lungs, chances are they have washed away the surfactant. Their lungs could collapse at any moment and their ability to intake oxygen is reduced. Get the survivor an oxygen. Interesting. So after almost drowning, you should still go to the hospital because apparently I can't say the word, but if I'm ever in that situation, I will definitely approach a doctor. Hey doc, I don't know if I have any surfactant left. And they're gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I've actually heard drowning is very euphoric if you just allow it to happen. People that have drowned and then survived, they've been resuscitated, they talk about it and they're like, it is the most peaceful way to go ever. So that's something that I've always kept in mind. Should I ever be in a situation where I'm drowning and I just don't think I'll make it, I guess. I don't know why I shared that information with you guys, but I heard somewhere, maybe it was on YouTube, I watched a video, apparently drowning is like, it's a very nice experience, as awful as it sounds. If you don't freak out, apparently it's very nice, but I don't think I'd be able to be calm knowing I'm about to die, so anyways. Alright, what's happening guys? Welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibe. It's your boy Jared Pepper Bronstein. Today on the channel we're reacting to survival, easy for me to say. We are reacting to survival tips that will end your life. So maybe you shouldn't do these, I don't know. So we got a little note here. It says, earlier this week, Reddit user u/standardgenre45 asked, I quote, what is a survival myth that is completely wrong and could get you killed? People gave some pretty good examples of survival stuff we've definitely all heard before, but isn't really true. So this is, I guess, a good note. I don't know, I was gonna say if you go camping or if you go down dark alleyways late at night, but I really don't know what like the survival tips are gonna be. You know, I remember Bear Grylls drank his own piss and that was like a, you know, if you're dehydrated, you drink your own piss. I think I'd rather just die, I don't know. But anyways, we're gonna see what's on the list here. I really don't know what these tips, I don't know if it's gonna be like if you're drowning, I don't know if it's gonna be like, you know, if you're bleeding out, if you get stabbed, if you have a piece of glass in you, if you got a bullet in you, I don't know, you know, some people say you gotta take the bullet out right away or it has to go out the way, it can't go out the way it came in, I don't know. I've watched a lot of TVs and movies, I don't know what's true, what's not, but let's get right into it. That you should ration water if you're in a survival situation. No. Drink what you have until it's gone, use that time with good hydration levels to take stock of your situation and make good choices. Decision making and physical ability drop off very quickly when you are dehydrated. The first decisions you make after realizing you are in a survival situation are critical and pay long dividends. That makes a lot of sense. You know what? That's very much so the mentality of like investing, of, you know, if you have X amount of money, you got to savor it with all you have. However, if you're able to invest it and make more money from that money, you're in a better situation long term. So I agree with that somewhat. You know, if you have 10 days and you have a gallon of water, you could drink a little bit over those 10 days, but if you drink all of it when you need to, you can be able to find more water because your brain is functioning at a higher level. It makes sense when you think about it. But then on the flip side, it's like if you're in a desert and you only got X amount of water and people are gonna come in 7 days. But this is real life. This isn't a movie where you know there's gonna be a happy ending, or maybe there won't be. You don't really know what's gonna happen. So I would say each situation is actually different. And maybe you do hold on to that water. Maybe you don't. I really don't know. Hopefully we're never in a situation where this happens to us. Let's just leave it at that. That you can drink water from cactus. It's not potable and likely to trigger vomiting/diarrhea, and you will get more dehydrated. I didn't know cactuses, or cacti I think is the right term for multiple. I didn't realize that you can drink water from them. Maybe you can't. I guess you can't because it would cause diarrhea and vomiting, and you will get more dehydrated, kind of like when I eat Pizza Hut. That's a joke from another video. The video I just filmed before this one, I made a Pizza Hut joke. I love me some fast food, had some Pizza Hut last night. Been paying for it all morning, if you get what I'm saying. That's a joke that I've been shitting my brains out. All right, let's get into it. But anyways, I didn't realize cactus have water. I guess they do. But they're in the desert usually, so it's dry there. I don't know. I'm not the person to go to about the cactus water plants. I don't really know much. That you should punch a shark in the nose. Have you seen a shark nose? It's slippery and angles down into 3 rows of teeth. Go for the eyes if you need to, but mostly avoid acting like a wounded seal. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I think the punch in the nose, I think people think you go like directly. I thought it was you kind of go up under the because their nose kind of goes out, right? Their mouth is like this, I guess. So you'd kind of go under and give like a, I don't know if this is a wrist. I don't know. Again, hopefully you're never in a situation where you're near a shark and you gotta punch one in the face. That's all I'll leave it at that, you know? And if you are in a situation where you're near sharks, hopefully you're educated enough to understand what to do in that situation. Like, hopefully you don't just take a boat out to the middle of the ocean and go shark diving without an instructor or knowing anything about what you're doing, because then you'll probably die. So, that bears can't run down hills. They can. They'll get you too. Bears are really fast. People think bears are slow because they're large. That's not the case. Bears are fast. This idea of like, oh, if I see a bear, I'd outrun it. No shot. I don't know the exact, like how fast can let's say a grizzly bear run. Let's just Google this real quick. 56 kilometers an hour. No fucking human being is running that fast. How fast can humans run in kilometers? Let's see. The limit is 44.7 kilometers an hour. And that's measured between meter 60 and 80 of the 100-meter sprint by Usain Bolt. His average speed was 37.58 kilometers. So in a 100-meter dash, there was a 10 or a 20-meter part where Usain Bolt ran 44.72 kilometers, and a grizzly bear at max could run 56. You're not outrunning a fucking grizzly bear is all I'm saying. And that's all for this one, guys. So those are some survival tips for you. Try not to go out into the ocean with sharks. Don't try to outrun a grizzly bear. Don't drink water from a cactus. Don't, what else was there? Don't drown. And that's all for this one, guys. I've been your boy, Jared Pepper Bronstein, Mr. Spicy. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.